What up, YouTube? So doing this quick video, gonna show a little project we've got going here. I just picked up this 2012 Honda Recon. It's been sitting for a little while, so we're gonna do some work, see if we can get it restored back to its former glory. These things are pretty nice machines. It's an electric shift, 2012. The owner had a title, which makes it even more valuable. So we're gonna fix it up and see what we can sell it for. We paid $750 for this one. Not a bad deal. Got a few things on the plastic here. We can probably fix all that. Little heat gun, bend that back out. The racks are straight. Tires are a little bit bald in the front, but that's typical for a four-wheeler with some age on it that has been ridden. No tears in the seats. All right, so I got this thing unloaded, got it home, pushed it in the garage, and now see if we can kind of find out what's going on with it. So it said it didn't have a battery. The battery was corroded and bad, which is an electric shift model. You can see there's no battery in there, so you threw the battery away. Not a huge deal there. So the nice part about these, and I don't think the guy that I bought it from was super nice, and it had a title with it, like I said in the other clip there, but I don't think he knew a lot about it. So there's one thing about the Honda ATVs, almost all of them have a pull start. So we're gonna, again, this thing's been sitting for 6 months. I mean, I'm not sure if it'll start or not. It's Honda. It's been stored inside or in a barn, but we're going to turn the key on and give it a shot. Keys on, and it's in neutral. I had to use the manual selector to make sure it was in neutral. I don't know if you guys know what that is or not, but it's right here. It's stored under the seat. It's basically a foot shift. So you put it on the part down here in case your electric shift goes out. And guess what was under the seat also? The factory sealed owner's manual with the factory accessory fuses. Back part of the machine here is missing the door. And I'm hoping it didn't fly off on the way home, because I did not pay attention if it was on there or not. That's kind of bad on my part. Whoops. But the factory toolkit's in there, so we can pick up the door if we have to. It'll probably be 30 bucks or so, I guess, one of the Honda parts houses. And like I said, in the other spot there, right here is a little bit of a bend. We're gonna put the heat gun to it and see if we can get it bent out. But first and foremost, and it does have this, I forgot about that. It does have this spot up here. Not sure what happened there. Looks like it got hit right here on something and kind of marred the plastic up, but hey, whatever. The racks are still straight, the front bumper's still straight. Let's see if this thing will start up. Again, on, make sure this is on. It is in neutral. Let's give it a crank. Wow, how about that? First try. Started right up. That's amazing. No smoke. Wow. Running off the magneto. And I didn't even choke it. Oh my goodness. I didn't even choke it. It's 58 degrees here, so probably didn't need it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So if you don't know this, if you're a Honda guy, like myself, which I love Hondas, besides the Polaris, Razor, right? Love those. But on this model with the electric shift, you can see the indicators here. You can see this is lighting up, but it doesn't have the battery. You cannot use the electric shift without the battery because it is an electric solenoid. So what we're going to do, if you ever have that happen, is use your manual gear selector, what I just showed you. Let me grab it real quick. And you can put it down here on your your selector. See that? And then you can shift it manually with your hand. So this is an emergency type deal. It's not meant to be on there like permanently. I can tell you that much right now, because if you try to shift it with your foot, you can, but you have to select where it sits. It's kind of annoying. So you can shift it with your hand, again, to get the vehicle back home, to obviously assess the situation with whether the solenoid's out or it's the battery. So we'll go ahead and cut it off. Like I said, it will not shift with that without the battery in there, because it doesn't work. It doesn't have that kind of power. But anyway, that is amazing. How about that? So the tires are, like I said, the tires are a little more in the front. Tires in the back they look like they're a little newer, so we may replace the fronts again before we sell it. We may not. We may just leave it the way it is, because, I mean, hey, it's a four-wheeler, right? And we're going to make some money off this, trust me. This one's probably worth in the range of $2,700, $2,750, something like that. So should be a couple of $1,000 worth of good profit. Like I said, the gentleman wanted to sell it. Kids moved away, or kids were going to school in college, and they retired. They didn't ride it much. Hasn't been started, hasn't been ran in over 6 months. So we will get this thing cleaned up, and on the next video, I'll clean it. We'll get all the plastic straightened out. We'll also get some of just a little touch-up paint on the racks. I'll show you all that good stuff, and then we'll list it for sale, and we'll show the outcome. So hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and sub to the channel. We'll keep growing this thing. I hope you guys enjoy content like this. If you do, drop a like, drop a subscription, hit the alert bell. That way you get new videos when we post them. Thanks again, and stay tuned to RFF Garage.